Hello everyone. So today I will discuss how to find or how to calculate the EOQ. Okay? EOQ. What is EOQ? It is the economic order quantity. So EOQ is the quantity at which your inventory cost will be minimum. Okay? So yesterday I have completed here, I have shown you a graph between a quantity and time, right? So we initially we have to buy a certain quantity, and gradually as the time increases, as the production starts, the number of inventory decreases, and again we have to refill the inventory on time so that there is no delay in the production. And suppose if there is delay in the reaching of inventory, then also we are having a stock EO. This is reserve stock. If it doesn't reach on time, then we can use the stock, but that stock has to be refilled. Fine. Okay, so here what will be this the quantity, what will be this EA? So how we will calculate this EA, or how we will calculate the quantity, let us see. Okay, so now let us assume, let Q, okay, let Q be the quantity. Fine. So we will find Q, what will be the amount of Q, so that the total cost of the inventory will be less. Okay, so we will find how this Q will be depending on the other cost. Let us assume C as the cost for one item, then I cost of carrying inventory. This will be in percentage, okay, per period, any period. Then P is the procurement cost, then U, let us assume U to be total quantity per year or annually, whatever, same thing. Okay, so before solving or before calculating how to find the EOQ, we should be clear about few terms. Okay, already I have said, or already we have assumed Q as a quantity, or you can say the economic lot size. Then cost of one item. If you are bringing 1000 kgs of rice, then what will be the cost of 1 kg? Okay, it is not the cost of one rice, it will be the cost of 1 kg. Okay, so C will be always depending on one item. Then we are having I, we are assuming I as the inventory carrying cost, which will be in percentage. Suppose if you are bringing any n numbers of inventory, you have to keep it in a godown, you have to give it the price of cost of that inventory to keep in godown, what will be the percentage, etc., etc. So this will include in the I. Then P, procurement cost. So it is the cost per order. Keep it in mind, procurement cost will always be on order, and cost, that is C, it will be always on one item. Okay, cost of inventory of one item or per item. Okay, so generally many students make this becomes confused, they get confused while solving the problem, because in problem you will be not given the any problem will be given, but it will be not said that this cost is procurement cost. Simply they will say it has required this much amount of cost per order, then that means it will be the P. And U, that is the total amount of inventory we need per year. Okay, now we have to find this Q with respect to all these whatever. Now, what will be the number of order? What will be the number of order? So, number of order means we need this much amount of inventories per year, or we can say total quantity. My handwriting is very bad, please, I am sorry for that. Which will be, if we divide by the quantity we are going to buy or the economic lot, then it will get numbers of orders, that is U by Q. Okay. Now next we will find total procurement cost. What we have assumed here, it is a procurement cost per order. Now when we need to find a total procurement cost, that means we have to multiply the procurement cost with numbers of orders, then we will get total number of procurement cost, isn't it? Let us assume it to be 1. So we have got the total procurement cost. Now we have to find another cost, that is total inventory carrying cost. Okay. So here, what are the inventory carrying cost? I is the inventory carrying cost in percentage of this item. So we know what is C or what is the cost per item, but we don't know how much amount of item, isn't it? So we have to multiply with the number of item, then only we will get total inventory carrying cost. Again I am repeating, this is the inventory carrying cost, which is depending on the cost of item, okay, and how much number of items we are having, we don't know, we have to find that. If we multiply with that, we will get the total inventory cost. Okay, let us find the average inventory. What will be average inventory? That means what I am saying, you have bought EA amount of inventories, isn't it? You have start producing. As you have start producing, your inventory will decrease, okay, and certain number of point or reorder point you have to order it. That means the average inventory every time we will be having, every time is the total divided by 2, that is the average. That will be Q by 2. Total means EA is a Q, isn't it? Is a quantity. This is a stock. Then what will be the total inventory cost? Total inventory cost will be equal to what I have said, cost per item multiplied by cost of carrying into average inventory. Okay. So what will be this? C into I into Q by 2. Okay, let us assume this is number 2. This will be inventory cost. This is not total cost. It is only the inventory carrying cost. It will be inventory carrying cost. Okay. Now we will find, if we will add the both, we we will get a total inventory cost. Okay, I'm sorry. Again, I am saying this is the cost of carrying. Okay, as I have said you, carrying in multiplied into C. What is the number of quantity is Q by 2. That is the inventory carrying cost. Now, what will be the total inventory carrying total inventory cost, which includes procurement cost and carrying cost, will be 1 plus 2, isn't it? So, therefore, total cost or inventory cost is equal to 1 plus 2. Now, what is 1? 1 is a procurement cost, that is P into U by Q, and what is total inventory cost, carrying cost? It is C into I into Q by 2. So, we will add this. This is not T. Okay. Let us add it. U by Q into P plus Q by 2 into C into I. Let us assume it to be T. Okay, so this is the total cost, that is T, which is equal to summation of procurement cost and summation of inventory carrying cost. Okay. Now, what we have to do? Our main aim is to minimize or optimize this Q. Okay, optimize this Q so that the total cost is less or minimum. Okay, that means we have to differentiate this, minimize this total cost with respect to total number of quantity. Okay, total number of quantity, or we can say equal lot size. So, what we will do now? We will minimize it. So, differentiate with respect to Q or quantity. Since we have to minimize this cost, so let us dt by dq, d by dq, u q into p plus d by dq, q by 2 into ci, or c into I. Okay. So, when we will differentiate this, it will be 0. Now, here, since only q is here, other two is constant. So, what will be this? If you take up, that is q to the power minus 1. So, minus u p by q square. I hope you have understood this, because to differentiate this, what we will do? Q to the power minus 1 we have to take, then when differentiate we will get q to the power minus q to the power minus 2. Okay. Plus here what will be? Ci by 2. Okay, we have differentiated, we have got this expression. Now, u p by q square plus, this is minus, bring this side, sorry, by 2, then what will be q? Bring this, 2 up by ci. So, we have got an expression where we can say that q is the root over 2 UP by CI. What is E? It is EOQ, economic order quantity. Okay. Now you can say Q is equal to, or it is EOQ, which is equal to root over 2 UP by CI. So this is the how we've derived it. So you will get problems where the you would be given the quantity. So you have to find what should be the rate you want to buy. Okay, you will get different various combination of problems. I will give the problems, so you try that. If you have any problem, then you can give your doubts. I can clear in another video. Okay, I hope it is clear. EOQ. Okay, thank you.